So guys, today we are talking about entry-level position on board cruise ship. These positions are positions that you can apply with minimal with minimal experience. Let me not say with no experience, because that will be misleading, because in real sense there is no way you will get a job on board cruise ship with zero experience. Okay, I'm going to explain about this as we continue with this video. I'm also going to give you some of the entry positions that you can choose from, because in most cases, most people that come to me, they are always after galley utility, that is like dishwasher or kitchen porter. And there's so many other entry-level positions that you can go for, especially for ladies, because I would not recommend anyone to go and work in the kitchen as a galley steward if you're a woman. We have some people who are working there, but the job is not easy. Anyway, guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Paulina, or Travel with Thuo. And on this channel, I talk about travel, or how you can immigrate to different countries without so much struggle. So if it's your first time coming across this channel, please make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and make sure your bell icon is on so that you may be notified whenever I post a video. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. And today, comment whatever you feel like, because I'm going to be responding to all your comments. Anyways, guys, let's get into today's video, and that is some of these jobs that are termed as entry-level positions that most people think, or we normally say entry-level positions are positions that require no experience. But in real sense, there is no job that you'll get without experience. You need to have experience, but with this specific one, they need a minimum of at least, not minimum, at least 2 years, 1 year experience, and you will be able to apply for these jobs and get them. But remember, currently there have been a lot of competition when it comes to these jobs. So whenever you're tailoring your CV, make sure you're tailoring it in a way that at least you get shortlisted for an interview. Okay, guys? So there are some of the common or the major requirement for you to apply for a cruise ship job. Without those, you cannot even apply for those entry-level positions. And the number one requirement, you have to be age 18 or 21 and above. Okay, for age 18 and above, it's for those people who are working in the spa department. I've seen nail technician, hairdresser, massage therapist being taken in as small as 19 years, 18 years, 20 years. But in most of other like hospitality position, you need to be 21 years and above. The other requirement is language fluency, that is in English. You should be able at least to communicate in English in a level that someone can understand you. Because again, also during your interview, you need to do your interview in English. You also need to have a valid passport. Some people would say, I'll apply, and then if I get a job, I'll apply for my passport. But let me tell you, let me advise you, whenever you think about immigrating abroad, a passport should be your first thing that you work on getting. Okay, you should have a traveling passport, because that's when opportunity can come anytime, especially if you're from Kenya. And with the recent hassle of getting a passport ASAP, you should have your passport in advance. But last but not least, the two things that you need your visa, but this comes after you get your job. You also need to pass your medical for you to be able to join the ship. So those are the main requirements before even you thinking of applying for this job. So you have to make sure that you're in good health. You have to make sure that wherever you're from, you can be able to apply for the US visa. You also need to be 21 years or 18 years and above, and be fluent in language, that is English language. Okay, so I have a list of some of these entry-level positions, and as I've told you, you need experience. Okay, you need experience in your CV. There's no way you will go to apply for this job with just a normal CV. Like, for example, maybe you're a teacher and you use your teaching CV to apply for a galley steward position. It will be really hard for you to get hired. Okay, because there's so many people with the galley steward position. Maybe they have worked for 1 year, 6 months, 2 years, 3 years, there's no way they're going to take you and leave the other person who have little experience in the field. So when it comes to entry level positions, these are just positions that don't require a lot of experience and a lot of like education. Okay, you just need to be a high school graduate, have like 1 year or 2 year experience, and you're good to go. And remember, lazima you play around with your CV for you to get a job. And I will tell you, sometimes truth will not give you a job. Okay, the truth will not give you a job, so you have to make sure that you work on that. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go into some of these positions. I won't go into details, but I'll explain a little bit about the positions, and you as a person, you can sit down and think that maybe this is the positions that I can go for. And what you do, you just tailor make your CV, go to this cruise ship website or recruiting agency, see if they're hiring at that particular moment, especially with cruise company, leave alone the recruiting agency, because with them you can send your CV and then maybe they'll get back to you when they have the position open or when they are recruiting for that position. But mostly when you go to this cruise ship website, you'll find that you need to apply for those positions when they are available. For example, if you go to Carnival Cruise Line, you'll check, do they have like a Galley steward? That is a very common entry-level position that most people know. You'll check, do they have it open? Yes, it's there. So you make your CV and apply and wait for their responses. Actually, before they used to only have like a what do you call it, a higher view interview only. They didn't used to have like a recruiter call, but nowadays when you apply with them for a galley steward position, you still have to meet a recruiter for the interview. So in short, you'll have to do 2 interviews. Anyway, guys, so with our number 1 entry level position is galley steward, kitchen porter, kitchen steward. It's almost one and the same thing, because you'll be working in the kitchen, cleaning the dishes, making sure that the kitchen is clean and all that stuff. Okay, so you just need to have a minimum of 1 year to 2 years experience and you're good to go. And also with education, you just need to be a high school graduate. Okay, you don't have to have gone to a hospitality school for you to qualify for this position. The second position is bar utility, and this is a person who cleans around the bar area. You have to clean the glasses, you have to make sure the place is clean, it's tidy up, you prepare everything. So it's more of cleaning, okay? So there's bar utility, there's roundlyman. Roundlyman, you just need to have 1 year to 2 years experience, and you can be able to apply for that job and get the job and know more about the job when you get on board. Like with the little experience that you'll be having on land, combined with the training that you go through when you join the ship, it's not like they're going to train you on how to do it, but you're going to learn as you check other people the way they are doing. Okay. The other entry-level position is assistant waitress, and this one I would recommend it mostly for our ladies, those people who normally think like maybe I want to apply for a galley steward. Instead of going for a galley steward, I recommend you go for assistant waitress position and learn more. You know, with these jobs, I've seen people with like 0 experience in the position, but they tailor-made their CV for that specific position. They went ahead and researched more about the position. They did their due diligence through the YouTube. In YouTube, you'll find anything that you want. Okay, it's a very good tool when it comes to you researching on a position, knowing all about the position, so that when you get there, it's all about you learning, seeing what they're doing and doing the same thing. Okay, so if you're a lady, that is the position that you should be eyeing on, and with 1 or 2 years experience, you're going to get the job. The other entry level position is cabin steward or cleaner. So these are the people who clean around the cabin areas, public area attendant, cleaners. Those are actually different positions, but almost the same thing, because it's all about cleaning. We have public area attendant. You are the one to take care of the public areas, make sure that the trash are well are put in the right places, the places are clean, all that. You have to report in case there is any maintenance that needs to be done. That is your duties and responsibility. And they are also termed as entry-level positions that you guys can apply. Okay. I'm panting. I don't know why I'm running out of the breath. I need to exercise more, but I'm loving the new me. Okay. So there is, I've talked about public area attendant under the cabin steward and also the cleaner, but their position like head cleaner. With head cleaner, you need to have experience. You need to have worked as a cleaner before, or for at least 3 to 4 to 5 years experience. Okay, like in real sense. Okay, for them to consider you, because it's a higher position and you need to have knowledge about sanitation, how to use chemicals and all that stuff. Okay, there is the wiper. This is in the deck area, so you have to make sure that you wipe the engines and all that. With this specific position, I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if I will say it's an entry. It's kind of an entry level position, but again, you should have some knowledge in the deck area. Someone who are going to school and learn about these things to do with marine engineering and all that stuff. There is the bar server. Bar server is also a position that is termed as an entry level position. With this position, you also need to have at least 1 to 2 years experience, and you'll be good to go. It's not like a bartender, okay, or a barista. So even those people who are who normally tells me that I've been a barista for a while, can I apply as a barista? Because sometimes it's really hard for you to get a job as a barista with no mixology or bartender experience. Okay, in most cases they want someone who has all that together for them to hire you, especially if you're already on land. When you join the ship, maybe you can do cruise training, or you can also try to apply for the position while you are on board. But I would recommend you, if you have already done barista as a course, go ahead and invest on doing mixology and bartending. With all that, trust me, you have a better chance of getting a better position. And according to the most people who I've talked to who are in that department, I'm told that's where the money is. The bar department, that's where money is. That's where tips are. That's where you get paid good. So you need to invest on that. So a bar server is an entry level position, and you can go ahead and apply. There's also cleaner. I've talked about cleaner. And if there's something that I haven't talked about as an entry level position, I'm going to list all these positions on the description box of this video, just in case you didn't hear what I said. Sometimes my pronunciation is not that clear to you, because I'm sure it's not only Kenyans who watch me. I have people from South Africa, I have people from India, I have people from the Philippines who normally watch me, Nigeria, and also other countries. So I'm going to leave those entry level positions on the description of this video. Make sure to go through them, check them on the website, see what are their duties and responsibilities. If it's something that you can do, then go ahead and apply. Okay, it doesn't cost you anything to apply for these jobs, to give it a shot. Just prepare your CV, and let me tell you, sometimes you might think someone bewitched you, because anytime you do your application, you don't get response. It happens to so many people. So it's all about you being patient with yourself. Try to work on checking on those jobs, as I normally tell most people. For me, I don't think a day normally ends without me going to this website to check if there's any position open that someone can apply and so forth. Okay, so if you're also in that journey of looking for a job or looking towards working on board cruise ship, I would recommend that you be checking on this website, cruise ship's website. Every now and then I have tutorials on how to apply for them. If you're new here, you can go back to my videos. You'll find most of my videos are actually about cruise ship. I also have videos in other areas, but mostly I talk about cruise ships. So you'll find a lot of tutorials almost in all cruise ships that do hire. Okay, and always put God first. Okay, whenever you're doing your application, put God first and pray about it. then do your job and let the rest work. Okay. And the other thing is, in case you get an interview, take it seriously. Okay. If they tell you you're going to do an interview tomorrow, and maybe you're working in a place where you're not sure if you're going to get a chance to do the interview, it's better you fake sickness. It's better you take a day off. It's better you take a leave for that day and do that interview. Invest on that, because once the chance is gone, you don't know when it's gonna come back. Make sure you invest on your internet connection or data connection. Invest on your lighting, because I don't want you to mess after waiting for a very long time, getting a job, and then you just end up failing the interviews. And these interviews are never that much complicated, especially if you're confident enough. If you can communicate, just tell them what is in your mind, and trust me, you're going to go through. So thank you guys for watching today's video. If you have any comment or suggestion, leave it on the comment section of this video. I'm going to look at it. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Give this video a thumbs up and make sure your bell icon is on so that you can be notified whenever I post a video. So thank you so much for listening, and let me see you in our next one. Bye guys.